My child, hear me now and do not turn your eyes away, for this is not a passing message, this is not a chance encounter, and this is not something you can afford to dismiss. I, your Lord Jesus, have interrupted this very moment in your life because what I am about to say carries eternal weight. Do not think it is coincidence that these words have found you, for before you drew your first breath, I wrote this instant into your story. I have brought you here by divine appointment, and I am speaking directly into your heart. There are no accidents in my kingdom, no random twists of fate. Everything is woven by my hand, and right now I am stretching out that hand toward you. I am calling to you with urgency, because the hour is critical. If you ignore this, you will miss a blessing that has been prepared for you, a release that has been written in heaven, and a turning point that could alter the course of your destiny. I do not speak to entertain you. I do not come to you with empty words meant to pass the time. I come to shake your spirit awake. My voice is sounding like a trumpet in the unseen, echoing through every distraction and every doubt, because your time has come. This is a holy interruption. You may have planned your day one way, but I stepped in because there is something greater unfolding than what your eyes can see. Do not underestimate this moment. Do not allow the enemy to convince you that this is just another passing message. This is your lifeline, your invitation, your confirmation. You asked me for a sign, and this is the sign. You prayed for direction, and these are my directions. You cried in silence, and this is my answer. I am the God who wastes nothing, who misses nothing, and who arrives exactly when the moment is right. And this moment is right for you, my child. If you close your heart now, if you look away, you will forfeit the very thing you have been waiting for. You will miss the blessing I have positioned before you. Understand, there are moments that cannot be recaptured. There are windows in time that open for a season and then close, and this is one of them. That is why I am pleading with you. Stay with me. Listen closely, do not rush, and do not harden your heart. The enemy is whispering even now, urging you to scroll past, to shrug this off, to believe this is not truly for you. But I tell you, he lies. He always lies, because he knows the truth that if you remain, if you receive this word, his hold on you will be broken and the chains you have carried will shatter. Do not let him deceive you. Do not let him steal this moment. For I have already sent angels into motion on your behalf, and what you decide now will determine what you walk into next. You think perhaps this message found you by chance. No, my child, I placed it before you deliberately. You are not hearing this because of a man's choice, but because of mine. I have looked upon your life. I have seen your weary nights, your secret questions, your longing for reassurance, and I have chosen to answer you today. Do not say to yourself, perhaps this is for someone else. No, it is for you. This is personal. This is intimate. This is my heart poured out to yours. Do not doubt it. Do not distance yourself from it. Do not close the door to my voice. I am nearer than your very breath, and these words are my embrace wrapping around your soul. There is a reason I speak with such urgency. There is a reason I do not give you soft suggestions but clear, piercing instructions. It is because your life is at a turning point. You stand at a threshold, and what you choose in this moment will shape the chapter ahead. Too many times, you have dismissed my nudges. Too many times, you have silenced my whispers, promising yourself you would pay attention later. But later never came. That is why I raise my voice now like thunder in your spirit. I cannot let you drift any longer. I cannot allow you to walk away again. I love you too much to remain silent, too much to let you keep wandering without direction. My child, this is your warning and your promise all at once. If you stay, if you listen, if you obey, I will shift everything in your favor. But if you turn away, if you dismiss this, you will walk past what heaven has opened for you. I see the battle inside you, even now. One part of you knows this is real, feels the stirring in your spirit, senses the weight of my presence. But another part of you resists, questions, doubts, fears. That battle is not random, it is the enemy trying to snatch away the seed before it takes root. But I tell you, resist him, and he will flee. Stand firm in this moment, and claim what I am giving you. For the enemy knows what you have yet to see, that you are on the verge of breakthrough, that you are about to step into a blessing that will change everything. That is why he works overtime to distract you. That is why he tries to fill your mind with excuses. But I, the Lord your God, say to you now, silence every other voice. Fix your eyes on me. Let my words anchor you. Let my spirit cover you. Do not miss this. Type Amen deep in your heart if you believe today's blessing is truly for you. I am not promising you what the world promises: empty hopes, fleeting comforts, or shallow relief. I am promising you something eternal, something unshakable, something that will outlast every storm. I am promising you my presence, my guidance, my breakthrough power. I am promising to lift the burdens that have crushed you, to heal the wounds that have scarred you, to restore the years you thought were lost. But you must not walk away. You must not let go of this moment. For this is the moment I have chosen to meet you. This is the moment I have chosen to speak life into you. Remember, my beloved child, I am the Alpha and the Omega. I am the one who knows the end from the beginning. I would not be speaking so urgently if it were not crucial. I would not be pleading with you to stay if it did not matter. Every word you are hearing now carries the breath of eternity. Every sentence I speak is infused with purpose. This is not just another day, not just another message. This is holy ground, and I am asking you to take off the shoes of doubt and hesitation and step into my presence. Do not treat this lightly. Do not reduce it to mere words on a page or sounds in the air. This is a divine encounter, a meeting between your heart and mine. Do not let fear steal it from you. Do not let busyness distract you from it. Do not let unbelief rob you of it. Stay here, my child. Lean in. Receive. Because if you ignore this, if you dismiss this, you will miss the blessing that has been carved for you since before time began. But if you embrace it, if you believe, if you hold on, you will see wonders unfold before your very eyes. My beloved child, hear me now with all the focus of your heart, for this moment has been set apart. I have stepped into your day, interrupted your thoughts, and placed this message before you because the season you have known has shifted. The air around you may feel the same, the world may look unchanged, but in the unseen realm the clock has struck a new hour. What was once tolerated is no longer permitted. What once was delayed can no longer be postponed. The heavens are moving, and I, Jesus, speak to you now with a voice that carries the weight of eternity. This is not a gentle whisper for another time. This is not a suggestion you could return to later. This is a trumpet call, a sound from heaven that breaks through confusion and declares with urgency, The moment of decision is here. I am not speaking softly because the hour does not allow softness. I am not offering light words because light words cannot hold you when storms rise. I am sounding an alarm to awaken you, to lift you from complacency, to shake every place in your heart that has grown numb from waiting. My child, you have walked through days where nothing seemed to move, where every prayer seemed unanswered, where silence stretched long and heavy. But the silence has broken. The season has shifted. The waiting has given birth to something new. The time you thought would never come has now arrived, and I will not let you miss it. This is why my voice comes with such force, such urgency. This is why I say to you, do not turn away. Do not ignore this. Do not let distractions steal what I am declaring. What you are about to hear is not a matter of entertainment. It is not another passing inspiration to lift your mood. What you are about to hear will determine your breakthrough, your survival, and your destiny. This moment is the dividing line between what has been and what is about to come. The trumpet has sounded, and you must listen. There are moments in history where I have sounded such alarms before. Noah heard it when I told him to build the ark before the flood. The world laughed, mocked, and ignored, but Noah obeyed, and through obedience, life was preserved. Israel heard it when I told them to mark their doors with the blood of the Lamb. Those who dismissed the warning wept in regret, but those who obeyed walked out free. Do you see, my child? Every time my voice sounds like a trumpet, it is because life and death, freedom and bondage, blessing and loss hang in the balance. And now that trumpet is sounding over you, we warmly request your support for our channel, as our sincere purpose is to share joy, comfort, and devotion to God with you. And if you feel blessed by our work, you are gently welcome to support us through the Super Thanks button down below. Do not think lightly of this. Do not believe the lie that this is just another word. This is a divine emergency. Heaven has interrupted earth to reach you. The season has shifted not only around you but within you. And if you do not align with what I am doing, you will find yourself stuck in what I have already moved past. I am drawing you forward, calling you higher, and urging you to step into the alignment of my will. This is the moment where hesitation could cost you more than you realize. I know how weary you have felt. I know how often you have said in your heart, Lord, when will things change? When will my breakthrough come? When will the pain finally ease? My beloved, the shift has already begun, but you must recognize it. You must awaken to it. You must act upon it. For the trumpet does not sound without reason. The trumpet does not sound for idle moments. It sounds for battle, for movement, for decision. And now it sounds for you. The enemy has worked hard to blind you, to distract you, to bury you in discouragement so that you would not notice the shift. He has tried to cover your eyes with fear and your ears with doubt so that when my trumpet sounded, you would miss it. But I have come to tear away every veil, to silence every lie, and to command your attention. Do not be fooled, my child. Do not think you have time to delay. The door that stands before you is not one that will remain open forever. It is a door carved in the timing of heaven, and you are standing before it now. Do you not feel it? The stirring in your spirit, the restlessness in your soul, the sense that something larger than you is pressing against your life. That is my spirit awakening you, aligning you with heaven's call. It is no coincidence that you are here, no accident that these words have reached you. You are standing in a divine appointment, and this is the moment where your response will shape the future you walk into. Listen to me, my beloved. This is not just about comfort. This is not just about encouragement. This is about survival in the storms that are coming. This is about breakthrough from the chains that have bound you for too long. This is about stepping into the destiny that was written over you before the foundations of the earth. If you ignore this, you will remain in cycles that were never meant to hold you. If you receive this, you will be lifted into a new level of freedom and strength. I see the battles you have endured, the nights you have cried, the moments you thought you would not make it. I was with you in every one of them. I saw you bending under the weight, but I did not allow you to break. I saw you drowning in questions, but I kept your head above the waters. I saw you trembling in fear, but I never let you go. And now I say to you, the season of merely surviving is ending. The trumpet call declares that the season of breakthrough is here. Do not confuse this with a gentle invitation you can accept whenever you like. This is urgent. This is critical. This is now. If you do not step forward, the enemy will continue to steal what I have promised. If you do not act, the doors will not remain open. I am giving you a holy warning because I love you, because I refuse to watch you forfeit what I designed you to inherit. You cannot afford to ignore this. My child, the weight of heaven is behind this word. The armies of angels are in motion. The Spirit of the living God is stirring. The very atmosphere around you is shifting. The trumpet blast is sounding not only over your life, but over this generation, and you must be among those who rise at its call. For many will hear it and shrug it off. Many will hear it and say, perhaps later, perhaps tomorrow. But tomorrow will not hold the same opening. Later will not carry the same grace. Now is the hour. Now is the moment. Do you not remember how the walls of Jericho fell only when my people obeyed the sound of the trumpet? Do you not remember how Gideon's army saw victory only when they blew the trumpet and broke the jars, revealing the light within? The trumpet has always been a sound of divine intervention, a sound of war, a sound of victory. And now it sounds over you. You cannot stay silent. You cannot stay still. You must respond. I am telling you this because I love you. I am not warning you to frighten you, but to awaken you. The enemy wants you asleep, distracted, lulled into complacency so that you miss your moment. But I am shaking you awake. I am opening your eyes. I am breaking through the fog to show you clearly. This is your hour of decision. The breakthrough you prayed for, the destiny you longed for, the survival of your faith, it all hinges on what you do with this trumpet call. Do not let unbelief steal this from you. Do not let fear make you freeze. Do not let pride tell you that you already know enough. Humble yourself and receive. For this word is not another passing encouragement. It is a divine decree. It is the voice of your Savior calling you by name, summoning you to rise. So I say again with all the authority of heaven, your season has shifted. The trumpet has sounded. What you do now will determine what comes next. Do not walk away. Do not delay. Stand up, awaken, and step into what I have prepared. For this is the emergency call of heaven, and it is sounding for you. My beloved child, now that you have heard the trumpet of urgency, I must take you deeper into the secret places of your heart where the wounds still linger, where the questions echo unanswered, where the nights have stretched long and heavy with silence. Do not be afraid of this part of my voice, for I do not come to condemn you, nor to shame you for the weakness you have felt. I come to acknowledge what no one else has fully seen. I come to tell you that I have watched every tear you cried in secret, every sigh you released when the weight felt unbearable, every battle you fought behind closed doors while others assumed you were strong. I have seen it all, my child, and none of it has escaped my attention. There were nights when you lay awake, staring into the dark, your mind swirling with fears about tomorrow, your heart aching with loneliness, and your spirit questioning, Lord, where are you? Do you see me? Do you care? I was there, closer than your very breath, though you could not feel me. I collected every tear as it fell. I counted every heartbeat that trembled with anxiety. I listened to every word you whispered when you thought no one else was listening. My beloved, I was not distant. I was not blind. I was not silent in indifference. I was present. I was holding you, and I was writing every moment into a story that would one day reveal my glory in your life. You thought perhaps the silence meant abandonment. You wondered if my lack of response meant I had turned my face from you. But I tell you now, the silence was not absence, it was preparation. Just as a seed must remain buried in darkness before it breaks forth into life, so too you were hidden in seasons of struggle, not because you were forgotten, but because you were being formed. You see only the pain, but I see the strength that pain carved into you. You see only the loneliness, but I see the depth of compassion it birthed within you. You see only the delay, but I see the faith it has been refining. My child, every battle you fought in secret has shaped you. Every tear watered the soil of your destiny. Every question stretched your soul to hold more of my presence. I know you did not understand it then. I know you sometimes felt like giving up, like surrendering the fight, like walking away because the weight was too much. Yet you did not give up. You kept moving, even when your steps were slow. You kept breathing, even when it felt like the air was heavy with sorrow. You kept calling my name, even when you wondered if I heard. And because of that, you are still here. Because of that, the fire did not consume you. The waters did not drown you, and the storm did not destroy you. Do you not realize what strength I see in you? Not the strength that comes from pretending everything is fine, but the strength that comes from surviving what should have broken you. You think yourself weak because you felt afraid, because you cried, because you doubted. But I call you strong because you endured, because you stood, because you held on even when you had nothing left but a whisper of faith. My beloved, do not belittle yourself for the tears you shed. Do not despise yourself for the fears you carried, for I turn every one of them into a testimony of my faithfulness. There were people who walked away from you in those seasons. There were voices that told you that you were not enough, that you had failed, that you would never rise again. There were moments you believed those lies, moments you felt invisible, unwanted, forgotten. But I never left you. I never stopped believing in you. I never stopped loving you. When others saw your weakness, I saw your perseverance. When others judged your silence, I heard your prayers. When others ignored your pain, I drew nearer to it. Do you see, my child? I have always been your closest companion, even in the moments you felt most alone. I know the secret questions of your heart, the ones you were too ashamed to say aloud. Why me, Lord? Why must I suffer this way? Why do I feel so unseen? I heard those questions, and though I did not always answer immediately, I treasured them because they were honest, because they drew you closer to me. I would rather you bring me your raw pain than offer me empty words. I would rather you cry in my presence than hide your tears in pride. For every question became an opening for my spirit to move in you. Every doubt became an invitation for my truth to anchor you deeper. You see only scars, but I see stories. You see only failures, but I see foundations. You see only delays, but I see design. Do not believe that anything you endured was wasted. Not a single moment. Not a single night of crying into your pillow. Not a single day of waking up with heaviness in your chest. Not a single prayer you thought bounced back unanswered. All of it was woven together by my hand to prepare you for what I am now about to do. For strength does not come from ease. Endurance is not built in comfort. Faith is not refined in abundance. They are forged in fire, carved in trial, purified in waiting. And you, my beloved, have been through the fire. You have been tested, and though you felt weak, you came forth stronger than you know. Think back to the times you thought you would not make it. Do you remember how the provision appeared at the last moment? Do you remember how peace settled over you when fear was suffocating? Do you remember how a word, a song, a touch reminded you that you were not alone? That was me. That was my hand. That was my spirit whispering, I am here. I will not let you go. Every survival was not by chance. Every breakthrough was not coincidence. It was my intervention, my faithfulness, my love surrounding you when you could not even see it. My child, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not a failure because you struggled. You are not unworthy because you doubted. You are not disqualified because you stumbled. You are mine, and I have used every hardship to refine you, not to destroy you. I have turned your pain into preparation, your weakness into strength, your sorrow into seeds of joy that will bloom in the season ahead. The weight you carried has given you compassion for others. The trials you faced have given you wisdom you did not have before. The loneliness you endured has carved in you a space only I can fill. What you thought would kill you has equipped you. What you thought would bury you has planted you. And now, what has been hidden is about to spring forth. Come and thank you, Father, for all you've done if your heart overflows with gratitude. So do not despise the journey that brought you here. Do not curse the nights that seemed endless. Do not regret the tears that fell. They were not wasted. They were sacred. They were seen. They were heard. And they were used to shape you into the vessel I need for this next season. My beloved, you may not understand the why behind everything, but trust the who. Trust me. For I am the one who has carried you through it all, and I will carry you still. Your story is not over. Your suffering was not meaningless. Your tears were not ignored. They were the training ground for the destiny I have placed in you. The enemy hoped they would break you, but they built you. The enemy thought they would silence you, but they gave you a voice. The enemy believed they would crush you, but they only pressed you deeper into my embrace. And now, I will use it all. Every broken piece, every hidden scar, every weary sigh, all of it will testify that I am faithful, that I am healer, that I am redeemer, that I am the God who wastes nothing. Lift your head, my child. Wipe your tears. Do not carry shame for the struggles you endured. They were not proof of weakness, they were the evidence of my strength holding you. You made it through not because you were flawless, but because you were mine. And as long as you are mine, no battle can defeat you. No darkness can swallow you. No pain can erase the destiny written over your life. So I say again, every moment of suffering was not wasted. It was preparation. Every hidden battle was not unseen. I watched, I wept with you, I fought for you. And now I declare, the season has shifted. What once was pain is about to become purpose. What once was despair is about to become destiny. What once was sorrow is about to become strength. Hold on, my beloved. The story is not finished, but what is coming will make sense of what hath been. I must give you a solemn warning. There are moments in life that come once and never return. There are windows of heaven that open for a time, releasing opportunities, blessings, and breakthroughs that cannot be delayed. Many of my children have missed those moments not because I failed them, but because they hesitated, because they doubted, because they walked away too soon. I tell you this not to condemn them, but to open your eyes, so that you will not repeat the same mistake. Do you remember Lot's wife? I told her not to look back, yet she delayed, she hesitated, and her hesitation cost her life. Do you remember the rich young ruler? I stood before him, offering him treasure in heaven, but he turned away because of what he did not want to release. Do you remember the generation of Israel who stood at the edge of the promised land? I had prepared everything, yet their fear made them retreat, and because of their doubt, they wandered for 40 years. My beloved, hesitation has always carried a cost. Delay has always stolen blessings, and I do not want that for you. This is why I speak with urgency now. This is why my words carry such weight. For I see what lies ahead of you, and I know that hesitation in this hour would rob you of what I have prepared. Do not scroll past this moment. Do not shrug off my voice as though it were nothing. Do not say to yourself, perhaps later I will take this more seriously. Later may never come. Later may be too late. This is the moment I have carved for you. This is the intersection of destiny, and you cannot afford to turn aside. The enemy knows the power of hesitation. That is why he whispers lies to you even now. He tells you this is not for you, that you are imagining the weight you feel, that you can always return to it another time. But I tell you the truth. Those are lies meant to steal what I am placing before you. If you listen to them, you will walk away empty. If you resist them, you will step into breakthrough. Do not be deceived, my child. This is not just another word. This is the very answer to the prayers you thought I ignored. This is the confirmation you begged me for in secret. This is the sign you asked to see. Do not reject it now that it has come. I must warn you of something even deeper. Hesitation is not only a delay in action, it is a seed that grows into disobedience. When you hesitate, when you postpone obedience, your heart grows dull to my voice. What once felt urgent begins to feel optional. What once stirred your spirit begins to fade into background noise. That is how many lose their way, not in one great rebellion, but in small moments of hesitation, one delay after another, until their hearts no longer recognize my call. I am telling you this with urgency because I will not let you drift. I will not let hesitation rob you of your inheritance. Think of how many times I have whispered to you before. Times I nudged you to pray, but you told yourself you would pray later. Times I prompted you to forgive, but you told yourself you were not ready. Times I stirred you to step forward, but you hesitated, waiting for perfect conditions. And what happened? The opportunity slipped by. The door closed. The blessing was delayed. Do not let it happen again. Do not repeat the cycle, for this moment carries too much weight. This message is not one you can set aside and return to at your convenience. This is a trumpet call, and trumpet calls demand response. My child, I am commanding you now. Do not walk away. Do not let your mind drift. Do not let your fingers scroll past these words. If you do, you will miss what I am pouring out. The blessing is here. The shift is here. The breakthrough is here. But it requires your attention, your surrender, your yes. I cannot bless a heart that turns away. I cannot release to one who ignores. This is not about earning my love, you already have that in full. This is about aligning with my timing, and my timing is now. I see how hesitation has cost others before you. I see how opportunities slipped from their grasp because they did not move when I said move. I see how regret has haunted those who realized too late that they ignored my voice. And I do not want you to join their sorrow. I want you to step into joy. I want you to inherit what has been prepared. I want you to walk boldly into the future I have designed. But that will only happen if you resist hesitation. Do not underestimate what hesitation costs. It costs peace. For every time you delay, the unrest grows stronger in your spirit. It costs opportunity. For every time you hold back, the door that was open begins to close. It costs destiny. For every time you ignore my prompting, you veer off the path I designed. My child, hesitation does not merely pause your progress, it redirects it. And the longer you delay, the further you drift. That is why I cry out to you now with such passion. That is why I plead with you to take this moment seriously. The enemy has tricked many into believing they can always return later, that there is endless time to obey, endless chances to respond. But I tell you the truth, while my mercy is infinite, my timings are appointed. A door opened today may not be opened tomorrow. A call sounding now may not sound again. The Israelites could not return to the edge of the promised land when they pleased. The virgins who had no oil could not enter once the door was shut. The warning is clear. Do not delay. I know hesitation feels safe. I know delay feels easier. To step forward feels risky. To obey immediately feels frightening. But what you fear is the very path to your freedom. What you delay is the very thing that will unlock your blessing. You think you are buying yourself time, but in truth you are losing it. You think you are protecting yourself from disappointment, but in truth you are robbing yourself of joy. So I say again, my beloved child, do not walk away. Do not doubt this moment. Do not treat lightly what heaven has aligned for you. What you are hearing now is not a suggestion. It is a holy summons. It is the sound of destiny calling. It is the answer you have been waiting for. If you close your heart, you will miss it. But if you open yourself fully, if you believe, if you obey, you will see blessings flow that you cannot contain. Tap amen to thank the Lord for His endless grace, and share this video so someone else feels His love.